Hey there, second graders. I'm so excited because I decided that we should read Guinea Dog 2 together. Since we finished the first Guinea Dog book, I went back to the classroom and I grabbed the second one. Look at the cute cover. There's Fido, right? And it looks like we've got a second Guinea Dog. So let's get started. Chapter 1, I wanted a dog. I got a guinea pig instead. At first, I was devastated. How could my mom think a guinea pig could replace a dog? I knew she was just trying to be nice, but still. Mom knew I was crushed that my dad wouldn't let me have a dog. The guy doesn't like dogs. Is he nuts or what? He has a long list of reasons why he'll never let me have one. I have a long list of reasons why I want one. But his reasons always win. Why? Because he's the dad. He works at home. He gets to make the call. He's the umpire, and the dog is always out. So Mom brought home a guinea pig, and guess what? Dad didn't like it either. What does the guy like? Quiet, order, perfect grammar. The guy's as much fun as a standardized test. He insisted we bring the infernal creature back to the pet shop. But when we did, Petopia wasn't there anymore. And one day it had closed up and disappeared for good. So instead of a dog, I got stuck with a guinea pig. I named her Fido, the name I'd been saving for the dog I'd been wanting all my life, and tragically would never get. But as it turned out, Fido is no ordinary guinea pig. She does a lot of strange things. Here's the list. She growls, she howls, she whines, she pants, she barks, she yaps when someone is at the door, she snarls at the mail carrier, she bites the mail carrier, she obeys commands, she sits, heels, speaks, and rolls over when I tell her to. She licks herself, she licks my face. She licks my face after she licks herself. She eats dog food, she begs for table food. She eats meat, she eats cheese, she eats pie, she eats poop, she eats dead things. Her breath smells like meat, cheese, pie, dead things. She runs up to me when I come home from school. She chews up my homework. She chews up Dad's shoes. She chews bones. She buries bones. She buries my dad's shoes. She sleeps at the foot of my bed. She dreams like she's running. Her little paws wave in the air. She snores. She walks on a leash. She wears a collar with tags. A cat collar, actually, but she doesn't know that. She marks her territory. She runs alongside my bike. She chases cats and squirrels. She plays with dogs. She sniffs them. She gets in fights. She gets fleas. She plays fetch. She plays tug of war. She catches frisbees. She sleeps inside a little doghouse with her name painted on it. She runs for help when I fall in a river and break my foot. Remember that from the first book? She takes care of me when I'm laid up with a broken foot. She defends me from evil. She's loyal, steadfast, and true. She needs me. In other words, she acts like a dog. She isn't, though. She's a fat orange guinea pig with a white mohawk. My best friend Murphy calls her a guinea dog. After Fido rescued me from the river and took care of me and kept me company while I got better, I stopped minding that she wasn't an actual dog. I didn't care that she was a guinea dog. She was my guinea dog, and I wouldn't trade her for anything. Then my foot got better, and I was forced to go back to school. Let's see. Should I read the second one? Go for it. Chapter 2. My guinea dog waits at the front door, her leash in her mouth. Sorry, Fido, I say. We're not going for a walk. I have to go back to school. She whimpers and paws at my bulky black medical boot, which fits over my cast and helps me walk. I've been getting around okay using it and my crutches, so long as Fido doesn't trip me up. I've got her, Dad says from behind me. He kneels down and scoops her up. We're going to be just fine today without Rufus, aren't we, Fido? He tickles her fat orange neck, and she pants. Dad has sure changed his mind about Fido since Mom first brought her home. Somehow, she won him over. She did the same thing to me. We climb into Dad's hybrid. Mom already left in hers to go to the hardware store where she mixes paint for a living. Fido stood on my armrest all the way to school, her nose out the window, her mohawk fluttering in the wind. Be careful today on those crutches, my dad says. You don't want to end up missing more school. I don't. Rove, Murphy calls when we pull up in front of the school. He runs up to the car and tickles Fido under her chin. She licks his fingers. Hey, girl, you coming to school too? Fido's rear end wags like crazy. She looks back at me as if she's asking, Can I please? Now look how worked up she is, I say, scowling at Murph. Don't lead her on like that. I hand her to Dad and then open my door. It's not easy getting in and out of a car with a cast and crutches, let me tell you. It's funny how many simple things I took for granted before I broke my foot. Stairs, for example. I used to run up and down them without a second thought. Not anymore. Eager to get back to your education, I bet, Murph says, giving me his hand. I've been keeping up on my classwork, I say. Have you? Keep an eye on him, will you, Murphy? My dad asks before Murphy answers. Remind him to stay off that foot whenever possible. Murph smiles. He's glad Dad changed the subject, which means he's probably not keeping up at school. Murphy's one of the most likable kids in school, but not exactly one of the best students. He's practically failing. I've been trying to help him, but it's not easy getting him to take something seriously. You can count on me, Art, he says. Art is my dad's name. It's short for Arthur. But I have a feeling he's going to get hoisted onto people's shoulders and carried around instead of having to walk. The guy is practically a hero at Rustbury Elementary. What? I ask. What are you talking about? We all know you broke your foot crossing a raging river filled with snapping turtles. Which is not what happened. Kaiser Creek is shallow and slow. There aren't any snapping turtles. And everyone knows your trustworthy Guinea Dog saved you. Murphy loves making up stories. It's one of the reasons everyone likes him. He has a way of making everything more fun, but sometimes he goes too far. As if to prove my point, a group of kids call out my name, then rush towards us. My face feels as if it's on fire. I'm not used to getting attention. I'm used to Murphy getting all the attention. My instinct is to hide, but first I need to hide Fido. No dog likes being rushed by a mob of kids, not even a guinea dog. And judging by the crazed looks on these kids' faces, I need to get Fido to safety. Go, I say to my dad, and slam the door. He drives off just as the kids reach us. More like hit us. Wham! I tried to stay upright. It's impossible. The mob bombards me with questions. Does your guinea pig really act like a dog? Does it bark? Does it bite? Does it do tricks? Did it really save twin babies from a burning building? And stop a bank robbery? And rescue a man buried by an avalanche? And chased an escaped circus lion back into its cage? Can I come over to your house and see it? Where can I get one? All right, Murphy says loudly. Back up, move back. Let's not break any more of the kids' bones. They listen to him, as always. This is being hoisted, I yelled at him from the ground. This is being carried around like a hero. This, my brave young friend, he says, pulling me up, is the price. Do it. Does Rufus like attention? No, right? And now he's the center of attention at school because his friend Murph was telling stories while he was home, right? Chapter 3 for next time. I pity celebrities. Means he feels bad for celebrities. Maybe he's starting to feel like one now that he's back at school, right? Bye, second graders.